So right now, I'm melting the butter and putting the Mamaq in the bottom of the Dutch oven. And it doesn't have to really saute that much. Just want to get the butter melted. I'm going to put a little more of the seasoning in here. Stir it around. And the chicken base is what I have to add. Give me 1 second. Let me get the chicken base. We add the chicken base to while it's cooking. Turn my eye down. We don't want fried veggies. To give it flavor and flavor in the broth. That's going to end up being what it's stewed in. So that's about 2 tablespoons, maybe 2.5. Oh no, that'd make about 3 tablespoons of chicken base. So when you use chicken base, you have to be careful because it's salty. So please, if you use chicken base, do not add a bunch of salt. Taste your mixture first after you cook it down. Taste your stew broth or gravy or whatever you're going to make it into, because chicken base is very, very salty, very salty. So you want to be careful. So now we're going to place our turkey wings in there. And they're going to stack up on top of each other, so it's okay. That's fine too. Because you're going to add water, just enough to cover it, because the meat will make its own water too. So we're just going to put a little bit of water in here. Not much. And basically I'll rinse around all that goodness in there and seasoning with a little water and pour over top. So that's all I'm going to do. 1 second. And it's okay if it rinses it off a little bit because you got a lot of flavor in here. A lot. And we're going to just save this for the end because I have some left over. If you save, like I do, I save some of my little seasoning jars, old ones. And if I have extra seasoning mix that I made, I'll pour it in there. And then you can use it later for something else, right? Always preserving. So now we're going to add the top. And we're going to let this stew for about an hour. Check it. It should take about an hour and a half. This works as a slow cooker, crock pot, Dutch oven. They can go on your stove. You can cook on top of the stove, but they control the temperature. So they're wonderful to have. So again, we'll let this cook. And then I'll come back in a little while and show y'all, right? This is going to be so good. You don't make your rice until the end. So we'll get to the rice when we get close to this being done. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comments and I'll answer them. I don't know. My daughter's talking to me. I don't know. I'm new. We'll get it together.
How long the time?
An hour and a half.
Okay.
For cooking. I said within an hour, check it. You want it tender, not tough. If it's falling off the bone, that's great too. That makes it even better. I love mine falling off the bone. Some people want theirs to stay whole. Turkey wings can be very tough. So we have to cook them through, right? So at least an hour and check them. If they're still too tough, let them sit another half an hour. But we keep the lid on and we don't bother it. We let it do its thing. Right? Great. I'll see you in a minute.